Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and these are the misadventures of Rios Chillax.
Never wanted the easy path.
Alright, there's at least one more of these vile creatures around. Like I said, at least.
Very well.
Ah, my nest is still whole. Those monsters didn't touch it.
After everything that's happened, you still fought beside us. I don't know if we deserved your help,
Beside you.
but I'm glad we got it.
I did not fight beside you. You cowards! You hid! I didn't fight beside you. I'll fight beside you now.
Violence isn't tolerated in these parts, unless it's required to deal with a criminal like you.
Oh, I'm not a criminal, you monsters. Well, I mean, yeah, I probably am, but not for my actions here.
A rough tempest I will raise. No choice but to keep going.
Let's end this.
Should have been nicer to the Teethlings.
Can't even catch my breath.
Because I didn't change my prepared spells. Lame.
Got to keep fighting. to move. Taste my fury.
Anything of use? Should mind my step.
Action, not reaction. I will take my pick.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Looking ahead.
Alright, let's short rest.
Better than nothing.
Lost in thought.
Maggots will be done.
Nice.
I've got a long road ahead. How
Party of
far
9
can I
right
go?
now. One last druid to go.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
Violence isn't tolerated in these parts, unless it's required to deal with a criminal like you.
Oh, good job, skeleton. Oh, now Lae'zel's overloaded. Okay.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh, I mean, she is carrying that one monster.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. No traps, please. Don't waste a step.
The road to Baldur's Gate will be easy compared to that. Thanks. For keeping these people safe. For keeping us safe.
You don't have to worry about the goblins or the druids anymore.
All that fuss and for what? I barely call that a fight.
We lost 2.
Glad
What do
to
you
see
mean
some
barely
goblin
call that
blood
a fight?
spilled for a change. I'm sick of running from those rats.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember.
I want to have a word.
What do you think of opening a...
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Teethling cooking for...
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
What's this? Mantis, this is just... wasted effort. No, there's collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for it, I swear. Fine, but you're carrying it yourself. Remember, stay near the...
You were stupid to come back. But I'm glad you did.
I'm looking to trade.
Deal to be done, even now.
Okay, out of curiosity, what's everyone wearing? Got the Absolute's Talisman. It just gives me that aid spell that's not nearly as good as I thought it was. We've got the Moondrop pendant there.
My faith protects me.
Got that Amulet of Saloon's Chosen.
Oh, enough waiting.
And you've got
I
what?
crave
Amulet of
blood.
Misty Step? I'll tell you what, you take Broodmother's Revenge. I'll wear the Amulet of Misty Step. You know what? Let me take your thieves' tools. Alright, thanks, Mole.
Try not to die up there.
That's the plan.
Exactly. Noble types won't want a teethling cooking for them.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. I'll kiss you.
Stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering.
Where'd Damon go?
The more weapons we have on show, the less likely anyone will give us trouble.
I mean, when it comes to sensible people, sure. But then some people will just see that as more of a challenge.
Huh.
If there's fighting, you run.
What? I've said thank you. Should I write you a poem too?
Or the idol you wanted.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram. Before I get emotional. We're not in the clear yet. Keep
Ring
sharp
of
until we're
Protection.
standing on cobbles in Baldur's
Armor
Gate.
class +1, saving throw +1.
Sharp as a razor.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, find the river and follow it downstream.
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now.
Well, thank you, Mole. I was actually just kind of hoping we could get that idol back. But... oh, this ring is nice. Okay, so... I've got my ring of poison resistance. And I've got my crusher's ring. So Ring of Protection is +1 armor class, +1 saving throw. AC's already 16. Or should that go to Lae'zel? I think that should go to Lae'zel. But she's wearing the spurred band during combat when the wearer starts their turn with 50% HP or less. They gain momentum for 1 turn. What the hell does momentum do? Driven by a sense of urgency, the affected entity's movement speed increased by 1.5 meters per remaining duration of this effect. Okay. You know, with all the 200 weapons we've found, none of them are better than her Doomhammer yet. I mean, the Sword of Justice almost is.
Let's move.
The air is ripe with magic.
Got 17.
A long way to go still.
Shadowheart's got 17.
Breeds madness.
So Lae'zel and I are tied for the worst.
Can't give up now.
Alright, I'm gonna send Crusher's Ring to Lae'zel. Because if there's anyone that needs more movement speed, it's usually gonna be our melee girl. She needs it more than I do, and then I'll take the Ring of Protection.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Which way to the nearest library?
Alright, out of curiosity.
Before we get to Baldur's Gate.
I won't. I'm not 10 anymore.
It shall be done.
I know it. But there's 2 more boxes after this one.
Alright, just because I'm curious here.
Can't stop me yet.
On cobbles in Baldur's Gate. Sharp as a razor.
One with the weave.
No time to rest.
My faith will guide me.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
And do not stop for anything.
If
Still breathing, despite everything. Still alive. So that's progress.
Oh, it'd be really tempting to get them all proficiency in performance. Yeah, I think it's time to camp.
Right. All of our taking stashed away for the journey?
Ugh. Sure.
I've seen a lot in my day. Some good, some bad. And I know when I'm being led down a dark path. I can't stop you from taking it. But I won't be joining you.
The tadpole shivers as you hear Will's voice within your skull.
Godspeed, and may your journey be true.
Alright then, Will. Wow. 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 You left me because I did the right thing.
If not over, then through.
You're not gonna pull any stupid bullshit, are you,
I had
Astarion?
another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Seems straightforward to me. If we want to infiltrate Moonrise Towers, these tadpole gifts might be the best way to do it.
And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else?
No, we're good, thank you.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
Yep, we need to infiltrate Moonrise Towers, don't we? Exploring the tadpole's potential might make that easier.
It's a fair point. I just don't want to take a short-term boon. I want to win this whole thing. To finish off the cult. To get this tadpole out. To stay sane the whole time.
Alright, good to know. I was just slightly worried you were gonna pull a Will there, and like leave me over stupid shit. But then again, he's the one that kept saying he disapproved when I was killing the monsters in the grove. Oh well, his loss. He wants to undergo Ceramorphosis, that's his prerogative.
Better not be cursed.
You're handsome. Have a drink. I am.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, no, an owlbear.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom and our friendship and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Alright, enjoy yourself tonight, Karlak.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
I love you.
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
I was 8, and you magicked up a kitten. How was I...
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them, have a pint or two.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Come on, Alfie, make it spicy.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Live a little.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
How about the three of you? Having fun?
Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
I need to dance.
Then
No.
dance.
No, I need to lie down.
And I need to pet our
I like these
dog.
people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Yeah, these Teethlings are alright.
So, sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or
possibly turnip.
Alright.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of a celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Sounds fun.
Not everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts, though I never felt alone with a book in my hand, or with her for company. I speak of Tara, my Tressym, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently.
After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year.
Oh, the other affliction. Got it.
Wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy.
I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mystra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
You don't have any friends?
Sadly not. If I'm being entirely honest, my social circle is rather small. More of a dot. Or a pinhead. I've got acquaintances, certainly. Plenty of colleagues. Friends? Those are precious indeed. I hope, though we've only known each other for a short time, I might be able to count you among that number.
Friends with the mighty Gale of Waterdeep? I'd be honored.
Wine is to wit, as meat is to... Oh, can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My ineloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go, indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it.
One raunchy ballad coming up.
no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now.
Thanks, Maul.
Right. Hearts a quiver.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Two Teethling queens.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
All right.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives.
You were...
Now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
It's not that bad. Think about the goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Take his bottle and try the wine.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
What's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Not with you, just to be clear. I mean, can you imagine? Ugh, no.
That's
Anyway,
fine.
Don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
I certainly do. I was just talking to my friends. I talked to everyone. Oh, I didn't talk to Withers.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Oh no, I'm good, thank you. Oh, I don't think I've talked to Shadowheart yet, have I? Oh, that's right, because she's always so far away from everyone.
There's always work for a guard. You? If the owner has any sense, they'll hire you on the spot.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
I was gonna say Lae'zel, but refugees?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shar won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later.
Shadowheart trails off and glances around at the party. She turns back to you, mildly surprised you're still there.
I wasn't just gonna
I
walk
thought you
off
might have
without saying
wanted to
goodbye.
mingle with the others.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, but I thought you might be keen to get away from me. We haven't always seen eye to eye, after all. Besides, I'm sure there's plenty of people who'll be keen to celebrate most thoroughly with you.
Others? What do you mean?
I mean, you saved the Grove. I'm sure you'll find you're quite popular if you look around.
You sure about that? Maybe they dislike me as much as you do.
You're putting words in my mouth. I never said I disliked you. It's just, we have some work to do to get on each other's good sides. And yes, I'm sure there's someone out there for you. Gale's been stealing a glance or three in your direction.
Yeah, he's kind of hung up on his ex. And also, I'm not really into dudes. Maybe I'd like to celebrate with you.
But I'm not cruel enough to get your hopes up, in spite of what some might believe.
Well, in that case, I'll leave you to enjoy your
Have
evening.
fun. And don't be a stranger.
You're giving me some really mixed signals right now, Shadowheart.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Assume nothing. There's no time to waste.
She actually approves of me. Whoa! My approval with Gale is that high.
All's well that ends. Not
As bad as it could have.
Ready and willing. Let us confer.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Really? Saving his lives is awful?
We killed
Oh
some
wait,
goblins
that's not
to
my
save some
voice.
Teethlings. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
But this is Gale. I shouldn't be reading out his lines.
By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
All right, what now? I should speak up.
Celebrate now. Come dawn, we depart.
I hope you're not here to beg. It's so unbecoming. Funny, but unbecoming.
I can't afford to lose any more.
time to get some rest then. It's a party.
How about two Teethling queens, frightful and fierce?
That's more like it. How many goblins did we kill? 10?
Let's make it 20.
That's my girl.
Maybe we should forget the city. Live out here, under the stars.
A buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Go to bed thinking of
Your
Lae'zel.
body aches pleasingly with the memory of past bruises. Perhaps it is the same for her.
What am I to do?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us.
I mean, we can use this skill to manipulate these cultists. We'd be fools to refuse it.
Battles are won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. The ones we fight with these cultists will be no different. And there will come a battle. Of that I'm most certain. The one truth that fell out of the dream figure's cankered lips.
That self-righteous coward.
What path lies before me?
Alright, but setting up for the day is a matter for next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Baldur's Gate 3, The Misadventures of Rios Chillax, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.